Welcome to the first week of HDF 309. I thought I would bring you to the CMU Preschool, the Child Development and Learning Lab. Right now there are some children riding bikes by and all kinds of other crazy things. I'll flip the screen just so you can have a quick peek. Maybe I'll flip the screen, I don't even know how. Huh, oh well, I guess I can't. Yes I can, there's gotta be a way. How? Here's coming by, oh wow. Look at that. Anyway, this week for our class, we're looking at schools and how schools can be responsive to the families and the needs of the family. This week, we would be a lot less formal. You saw the introduction of me, of me talking about the class, and that was a much more formal background. That is so not me. So we're going to walk through the school and we're going to look at different places in the school that show evidence of families as it ties to the different things that you read in the class this week. So welcome to the first week of HDF 309 and to the Child Development and Learning Lab. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so right here we have a collection of photos of the children's families that they can see wherever they are in the school. Another classroom and another space where children's photos of their families are on display. And this is a place at the edge of the classroom where parents can sign their children in for the day, and a little calendar of what is offered for food during the week. And then these are pages of documentation from children's work at school for parents to be able to look at when they're visiting the school. So just a quick example of that. Here we have some documentation that is ongoing on the walls of the school in the hallway. And as we move past the habitat study in Weitz-Woods, we have a second board that talks about the school mail system. On this board, you can see a space where parents and any other visitor to the school can share their observations, questions, and thoughts. Just last week, I actually walked through here and noticed that there was a mother sitting right here at this desk, and she was writing a note to her child that had left for the day to her classroom to spend with her teachers and children, and the mother was writing her letter to find later in her daughter's mailbox. So she was able to do all of it while she was still at school and leave it at school for her daughter. We also have some keywords that are a part of the mail system that children can grab and use if they're wanting to write a letter home to a family member. This is documentation that is a more permanent piece of the school walls. It is actually from several years ago, but as you look at it, first of all, you can see in the framed window the flower pounding imprints that the children made. But as you move closer to the documentation, it talks about parents being an important part of our program and the idea that it was a parent that shared this experience with the children. This is another classroom that we haven't visited yet in this tour. And again, just a different way, but the similar concept of displaying pictures of the children's families so that they can visit them whenever they need to during the day. And out of our 4 classrooms, this is the last classroom's display of the family members. Another space in the school where parents can learn about what happened during the day. I'm going to kind of come up to this closer in a minute. I want you to be thinking about the concepts from your book and what this area might represent without me saying it. Right now we are at the hallway that leads to the classroom, but we're facing the way out of the building back into the lobby. And these messages are up high, obviously not for the children, but messages for the parents saying goodbye. This is the other side of the door when parents arrive in the morning, bringing their children to school, recognizing their home languages as we greet them. We are still inside the lobby of the school. This is a more general space for the families where they can get information about the school, about events that are going on in the community, about their child's development, programs that are available, just a very general resource area. If I slowly spin around, you'll see there's more information for the parents. And then a section with parent mailboxes, so that important information that wasn't emailed to them can be shared without it being crumpled into the child's backpack and mixed up with all the mud and snow and everything else that ends up getting into backpacks. As I continue through the lobby, which is interesting that we're ending this video in the lobby because it's the place that greets the parents at the beginning of the day. You see right here our May-June book of the month. One of our program staff has taken on the project of making sure that every month there's a book that goes home for the child to read with their family, along with activities for them. We also have our parent resource library right here. So families are able to look for resources for themselves as they're parenting, as well as books, children's books that they might want to be able to take home and read with their child if they don't have as many resources at home. Also a sign for the families, letting them know what's going on this week because it's a special week and we want to make sure that they have every opportunity to help their child participate. And lastly, in the lobby, we have a space that many parents use to pick up their children if, say, their child is sick, or if they want to meet up with a parent. They can wait here, have a conversation. And in this space is a tree that parents created several years ago where they hung their wishes for their child. And we leave that tree in this space as a reminder to parents that their wishes are important to us.